I'm sure you all know me.
Could have cleaned up before I fucking got it, didn't I? Knew I was coming. Fucking piece of shit.
Do you have a current home address? Do you have any contact details for us? Are handcuffs used at all?
That's the first.
We'll go through the risk assessment questions with you then. Alright, we'll go through the risk assessment questions with you. Do you need any help reading or writing? Do you have any injuries?
No, because they didn't put handcuffs on this time. That was nice. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to answer the risk assessment, because the last time you sick fuckers basically blackmailed me. Well, you didn't. You just did it as an intimidation thing and made me take all my clothes off, which I'm not having that happen again, because it mentally fucks your head up.
Okay.
So I'll answer the risk assessment, and that's all I'm doing.
Okay. Do you need any
and
help
if you still do it, then you've got no excuse now.
Okay then. Do you need any help reading or writing?
So you're going to confirm I'm not going to have my clothes taken off.
I can't confirm anything.
Oh, here we go.
Because I don't know your warning
There's no
markers.
point then. There's no point.
Your warning markers.
There's no
and
point.
that's down to the side.
Oh God, here we go. Warning marker. There's one on there as violent.
Okay, well, I'm not.
There's one from years ago which was made up. There's one from years ago that was made up. Because I've never self-harmed. But I've seen it on the custody record, and it says that I self-harmed.
Are you going to answer
but I've never self-harmed in my life.
Are you going to answer the questions or not?
Do I need what?
Are you going to answer the questions?
Do you know any law?
Do you need a hand reading or writing back?
What, a hand?
Do you need help?
Did you say hand? No, it's eyes, I think.
Any medical conditions?
No.
Any mental health issues?
No. Well, anxiety because of you people, but that's about it. Plastic pieces of crap.
Do you have any treatment for your anxiety?
Therapy, but the therapy basically said, when I went in, they said, you can't do anything because it's the police. They'll keep doing what they're doing. So we can't help you. They said try and stay away from them. Or try and change them, I think they said as well. And then there's a lady one, she just said, you're fucked. Can I read this? Or is that not for us?
No, that's not.
What does it say on it?
That's all our contact details. Okay, do you take any medication for your anxiety?
You asked me that.
No, I've asked you if you have any treatment.
No, you already asked
therapy.
me. Yeah, the treatment's tablets, isn't it? No, I don't take anything.
You've got a card that tells you to contact in a crisis. Basically a crisis card, which is maybe your therapist's numbers on there, so you can get some advice.
No, because the therapy ended because they said that they can't help me because you lot are never going to stop. So they said that that's
Do you have a family member who's aware of your anxiety?
I have no family.
Have you ever tried to harm yourself?
No. I told you that a minute ago.
Well, I'm just reading out the questions. Okay?
I know, because you're just a robot.
Yep. How are you feeling now?
Pissed off. But also, yeah, maybe it's going to be a 24-hour one this time, isn't it?
Consumed any alcohol, taken any drugs, prescribed or otherwise in the last 24 hours?
Definitely 10 grams at the minimum.
Consumed any alcohol, taken any drugs, prescribed or otherwise in the last 24 hours?
I don't take anything, I told you that.
Are you dependent on alcohol? Are you dependent on alcohol?
No.
Are you dependent on drugs prescribed or otherwise?
No, she's definitely
Are you
a bit...
dependent on
I think she might have a
solvents or
slight
any
issue with the cocaine.
Are you dependent on solvents or other?
Well, the way you laugh is probably that.
She's quite good.
Just because you're a fucking druggie.
Okay. Do you want to talk to a
I
independent...
know all about you, by the way.
Do you want to talk to a drug or alcohol support worker?
No, I don't want to even talk to anyone. I'd rather just sit on my own.
Do you have any allergies or dietary needs?
Well, it doesn't matter anyway, because you're not going to give me food and water like last time, so why are you asking that?
Do you have any allergies or dietary needs?
Please, is an allergy to please, yes. And cocaine, yeah. She'll be gone in a minute. You better not be interviewing me, fucking hell. Because you'll probably start doing lines off the table in front of me.
Any other issues we need to know about anyone that depends on you outside of custody?
What?
So, is there any other issues we need to know about?
Might be a bit wet outside because it's raining.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anyone outside of custody that depends on you?
They might be a bit wet because it's raining.
Okay. So is
You
there
see
anyone
outside there, yeah?
Is there anyone outside of custody that depends on you?
Can't see anyone.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I don't know. What's her cocaine like? Is it any good? Okay, you can't
really know more than me.
You can't answer that question. So you asked the question. I asked. You asked me if I had a question or whatever. So I asked. But obviously can't answer it.
Have you served in the armed forces?
I don't ask questions.
Do you wish to speak to a member of staff in private regarding your health, hygiene or welfare issues?
No. Got any more stupid questions? A few more, I'm guessing. Who writes this fucking system? It's fucking shit.
Okay, there's a marker there in 2017 stating that you cut your wrist in 2016. Do you have any current problems?
That's a lie. I've never done that.
Okay.
I've never done that. I don't even know where that's come from. And the fact is, last time, I was left in cell pretty much dressed like this, different jumper, for at least a few hours. Yeah, I know, but this is where what they did was left me in a cell for ages. Then I passed out because I was given no water and I hadn't eaten when I asked for water and food, which is, you're going to get sued for that. Well, you are. And then they used the excuse that I self-harm, and that's why they took my clothes off. But they left me in a cell for at least 5 hours in my own clothes. And then when I came back from the hospital, and because I was in the cuffs like that, and the bloke kept pulling on them, so I was just like, fuck off. And then they threw me to the floor, and then one of your people said, and for that, we're taking your clothes off. And he threatened to cut them off with a knife as well. So yeah, human rights violations all over the fucking place.
Okay. When you go to a cell, there's a buzzer by the door, okay? If you need any food or drink, press the button or you can...
Why don't you just interview me now?
There's a toilet in the cell.
Why don't you just interview me now?
CCTV.
Because this is starting to intimidate and piss me off, isn't it?
Cells are clean and safe.
See, I don't give a fuck.
There is an exercise room.
You're not
and there
clean
is
and safe, and she's dying for a fucking line. So you'd be
you have a
better off
blanket in
just...
the cell. We ask you not to cover your head as we need to make sure that you're okay.
Oh, shut up. I always cover my head.
If you do put it over your head, we can come in and remove it from your head. We will ask you first. We don't like to do so. If you take any medication while you're here, after seeing the medic, we have to make sure that you have taken that medication. Okay, are you happy to sign to say that I'll ask you all them questions?
Don't sign anything.
No? absolutely fine.
It's all on camera, it doesn't matter, does it? So how long are we going to be here for then? Because she kind of said she was going to interview me, so if she's stood here now, I might as well just get it over and done with.
I can't answer that question for you then, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's all done. You've been told already, haven't you? You've been told to keep me in here as 24 hours, isn't it? You might as well just say.
Right, I'm going to read you your rights, okay? You have the right to have someone informed that you've been detained. You have the right to consult and communicate privately with an independent solicitor, either in person, writing, or telephone. Independent legal advice is available from a duty solicitor free of charge. You also have the right to consult a copy of the Codes of Practice covering police powers and procedures. You also have the right to be informed of the offence for which you are arrested, and any further offences for which you are arrested, and why you have been detained for these offences. You may do any of these things now, if not, you may do so any time when you're here. Would you like the leaflet that explains the rights and entitlements in more detail? That piece of paper that you had there, would you like a copy of that?
I'd like to see the police code of practice,
yeah,
the whole thing.
For you, but you answered my question. Would you like to read the rights and entitlements?
That's, well, that trumps that, doesn't it? So.
Is that a yes or a no? You can have both.
See,
I'm asking you a question.
It's such a robot. It's like you're being controlled by a computer.
Yes, I've got to go through a list of questions.
Jesus
would you like to read the rights and entitlements?
Oh, why didn't you just become a milkman or something? At least you're helping people.
You would like the Codes of Practice? Would you like anyone informed that you've been arrested?
Everyone knows anyway, because it's all on camera.
Would you like legal advice?
You don't need legal advice. I think you might do.
Okay. You can get free legal advice and you can change your mind at any time, okay? Would you like to sign this over to your rights? Is that a no?
Was the security guard that assaulted me arrested and done go through all this or not?
I have nothing to do with the case. You have to talk to him in an interview about that, okay?
Fucking hell. So corrupt.
Mr. Harrison, my colleague has to search you, okay? The search is done.
I like the way that he can't even, he's being controlled by a computer,
and
he has to get you to come over
I'm
and
a
do stuff
sergeant,
because he can't do stuff all.
Unfortunately, that's the way it goes in here, okay?
Fuck's sake. Oh God.
Phone number?
Inspectors don't even know the law,
Can you
so
stop talking?
when you're saying you're a sergeant, it doesn't really mean anything to me.
Okay.
Because you're so
you know
stupid.
What? Okay.
You're
You
fucking
don't need
stupid.
to say anything, Mr. Harrison.
Oh, no, I don't.
Keep yourself quiet if you're able, and we'll get through this process, okay? You got a pen?
No.
We're going to stab him.
Another intelligent comment. What is
Fuck off, you stupid fucking piece of shit. Yeah, nearly. What was it, 13 hours last time?
Oh, sorry.
Did you just say sorry 2 seconds? Oh, that was nice of you.
Mr. Harrison, you need to grow up.
No, you need to stop kidnapping
You
me.
need to grow up.
You need to stop kidnapping
I don't know if
people.
anyone's ever told you before, but you do. You need to grow up.
Oh, really? No, you need to stop kidnapping people and you need to stop breaking the law. That might help.
Okay.
That might help.
Now,
Yeah, and by the way, this will be the third time I've had to say this. Because you might have a small penis, when you go in between my legs, don't go too far up because I keep getting touched on my knob.
No worries.
Right? Thanks. I shouldn't have to fucking ask that, should I? Fucking pervert. What the fuck's that?
It looks a small water.
Oh yeah, because I go out robbing, do I? Fucking cunt.
Can you cancel Ben?
Oh, fuck off.
Everyone who comes into custody, Ben, gets
You didn't do that last time.
Everyone who comes into
Didn't do
custody
that
gets
last
scanned with this torch now. It's all to do with the
Oh,
smart
right.
water.
How new is this?
Been here a few months.
Oh right, they didn't do that last time. Can you put a white LED in that?
Ben, I need to search you now, so I can just take away the
Don't touch me. You don't have to grab me. I'm not going to go anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. No, he pulled me. That was an assault. You didn't need to do that.
Just follow his direction. That's all you need to do.
I'm going to have to touch you. You can't just pull away every time I'm trying to touch you.
Yeah, I know, but I'm getting a bit pissed off with this, and it's not to do with being pissed off actually. I don't like people touching me.
I'll make it as quick as I can for you, but I'm going to have to search it. Okay? Just move across to me. Just going over work times.
I wouldn't touch them, they're pretty sweaty. Well, actually, I'd rather be touching them fucking arse and watch. Be fucking careful. Because my reaction I can't help it. Because it's still standing as it is. No, not after that, mate. That's fucking rapey shit going on there. Yeah, be careful.
There's anything there, there's a selfie stick and some chewing gum.
And my phone. Oh, she took that.
Where do you think your phone is?
I've got no idea unless she's fucking stole it. I told her I wanted to keep it on me until the last minute, but I think she's fucked off with it.
Ben, is there anything in here you'd like to log?
Fuck off.
Okay.
I'll tell you what you could do. You could read the letter to the MP that says you don't investigate Section 4, Section 5 public order offences anymore. That was written by your top gang member. It's so fucking fucked. You've not listed everything so
I've
far.
just asked you the question, is there anything in there you'd like me to list?
We'll list it all. I think it's fucking stupid.
I'm absolutely fine with that.
You should be doing that without asking. Fucking lunatic. So you should really have kept your body camera on, because this is like unfair. Because this sound on these, when I request them, it's just a bit shit. Yeah, read that. Look, have a look. I mean, that's fine to read, isn't it?
Keep your hands over there, Ben, for me,
Okay,
please.
can you pass it over here?
Not right now, no.
Just the
Can you
white.
bear with me, I'm going to put stuff on here at the moment.
The other corrupt one. This is all what it's all about, isn't it? That's why you've just been after my phone, haven't you? If my YouTube account gets deleted, you're all fucked. What the fuck is that?
What's that?
That is a bead.
Is it? Let's have a look. Well, hold it. No, you can hold it. I've never seen that before, is it? Huh? Never seen that before.
Would you like it put back into the bag, or would you like it put in the inventory?
Well, that's all. Whatever. I just, as long as the phone don't get thingy.
I don't have the phone here.
No. So that needs to be marked that it's been taken as evidence or exhibit or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Because she's just fucked off with it. I mean, what's she doing with it? It's not even been logged yet. So what's she doing?
Just searched.
You might have to get hold of her, mate. I think it might be slightly more illegal as well. Because it's not been logged. Did she log that when she came in?
She will log it into a system on her end.
She could have done it in my presence, really, because you could say there's no phone now, because it's not been seen on camera or anything. You could say I just didn't have a phone, never owned one. It's all you lot against me, isn't it? Where's she gone? Oh, I know what she's doing. She's having a fucking sneaky line.
Battery.
Yeah. That's another one. You unscrew it.
So you unscrew it.
Yes, that's just like a lid. Yeah. That's just like the same thing. Yeah, don't look in there.
Don't look in there. Why not?
What's it say?
No, I do.
See, if I was a policeman, I'd be like, I'd be intrigued and I'd read that. But you don't want to know. You know you're fucked. See, the last time I was here, I asked for a drink of water and I was refused. But it only says up there that I didn't ask for a hot water. It only says like no hot drink. I wanted cold water. That's where you fucked up. Massive human rights violation. Make sure that's all in bag properly. There's no blade in that knife. So is that an offence? Would that be classed as an offensive weapon, that? That's what I knew, right, because I came from work. So I took the blade out because I knew this was going to happen. So I threw the blade away. Well, I left it on the building site. It's not a lock knife. It's got no blade in it. But I was quite curious about that. That's why I took the blade out, because I thought, you never know, you lot obviously going to. Oh, careful. So you know, you can actually tell that I knew this exactly what was going to happen. I think I'm carrying 2 bits of paper from an MP. No. It's almost like really weird. I can predict what's happening before it even happens.
Has your colleague ceased playing?
Yeah. I'm sure there's some protocol that you have to go through with that instead of her just
I
walking
can log
off.
it on here for you.
Yeah, but just
Alright,
her
I'm gonna-
walking off with it is just like...
She's going to log it on her system.
Yeah, but
The
she's...
officer,
I don't
the
know.
officer has
Yeah,
just
but I
made me
don't...
aware. I'm going to log it
Yeah,
on
I know,
here for you.
wait,
So that's
but I don't know if she's just gone for a line of coke in the toilet and drops it in the fucking toilet. Because I know all about her, by the way, and she fucking knows I know. She's a fucking cokehead. Know all about all of you. Yeah, it's like a mate. No. Why? I'm looking at people. So when I get a release, I nearly said it. I have to walk around like that. So I can't see people. Really don't understand. I mean, this is where it's fucked. Because you've done an arrest tonight, you knew exactly where I was. So that's where you'll be fucked by the solicitor. Because you had plenty of time before the alleged incident happened. Plus there's also a video which I gave to the police.
Okay, you can tell them in an interview, okay? I don't deal with any of that stuff, I'm just booking you in, okay? What's your colleague's collar number?
Jesus Christ. That's pretty bad.
Can you sign up with them? Collar number.
1, 2, 3, 9. What's your name? What's your name? Last name? Huh? Graham Older.
Sorry, thank you. Okay, Ben, on the screen is a list of your property, okay? Are you going to sign for your property? Your belt, coat, your selfie stick, nip bag, 2 batteries, small bag with some paper.
We've not put the phone, what it is, because you could give me someone else's back accidentally.
No worries, I can change that for you.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Samsung Galaxy A5. Just in case. And
Can you confirm what phone it was at all?
it's not broken.
Any chance you can call your colleague, see if you can come back? So I can
And it's not broken. There's no screen crack in it or anything.
just
Because
so I
I've got
can
another
log
one
it
because
in.
she smashed the last one up.
Do you want a collar number?
And there's other things I need changing on as well.
Oh, yes, you could.
We need to check the other bits, a couple more bits on there.
Yeah,
But we need to get the phone better. Well, see what phone it is.
that screen's got
And
the
that's
app,
the thing
I'll
as
come back
well.
to change it.
But yeah, that's the main thing because phones, the screens crack, don't they? You know.
Yeah, they can do, yeah.
She broke the last one.
Okay.
So I need it on camera here or whatever, or someone
Okay,
take a
no
picture
worries.
of it
We're
to
gonna
show
see-
the quality,
try and get that
the
sorted out for
condition
you
of
now,
it.
okay?
Yeah. If that comes back broken now, you're fucked. This is all to do because you don't like my YouTube channel. That's all it's about.
Thank you.
What means like if you weren't so corrupt, then there wouldn't be these YouTube channels that people make. Do you know what? I'd love to be able to do a video where it was like the police were really cool on the video. That would be amazing, but it just doesn't happen. And now you've got to the point that you're fucking up on camera constantly, and now you're actually stealing people's phones, probably so you can delete their YouTube channel. Told you didn't know the art of it. Look what you're into, mate. But good job we got a backup on there. So that'll be going live tonight with my other new phone. So how was it? How was it? How was it? Was it a nice good old fat line, yeah? Yeah, so good.
Samsung.
Not broken.
I don't know what size it is.
Be careful. It's a bit tight to get on. It's A5. I'm more worried about the quality, like the condition of it.
Yep.
There's no crack in the screen because he fucked it up. Well, do you know what? That could be he fucked it up. Oh, how do you do that? You just break the case?
No, it comes off. It's what holds it in.
Now look. That's never happened before. Oh, that's fine. How was it? Oh, look at you buzzing your face off now. I was going to say something else on TV. Have you done what you need to do with it? Yeah, cool, nice. Have you deleted my YouTube channel yet? No. How was the cocaine though? Was it good? I bet you can get a hold of some right decent stuff. Right, so no cracks or anything in it, yeah? Yeah. It was really thin, doesn't it? With
some scratches and
yeah,
stuff
that's
on the
fine,
side, yeah?
It's good, it's the screen. Keep her away from it.
Do you see the price coming in?
Yes, I will do.
Can you get good stuff? Ask him for a mate. I don't know why you're doing so invasive. Dude, drop it. Have you put pretty much no screen crack?
Samsung A5 phone in a phone case. Scratches and scuffs around the edges.
Screens.
Perfectly fine, yeah. That's all I mean, because the screens are cracked, don't they? And then it really bugs me. I did have a cracked screen on the last phone, but she made it worse. Not you, the other one. Fucking hell. Do you get nose pain with your coke, or is it quite good? You don't even know her number. I know loads about her. You've not worked with her long, no? You've not worked with her long, no? And there's other things that on the list as
Yeah,
well.
I'm going to show you the list again in a minute. Just bear with me.
All
I'm
right.
just going to go on there.
Probably taking the gloves off, that just looks a bit weird, man. Does look really weird.
I'm comfortable.
Does look really weird though.
I don't think.
Just saying.
Okay, on the screen. The Samsung A5 phone in a phone case. scratches and scratches around the edges that is seized as evidence.
Here's a question. I know what you're going to say, but there's CCTV, they had body cams on, so why would you need my phone as evidence? Oh.
Yep. Okay.
Fuck,
are you going to sign for your property?
I'm still going through it, hold on. How many pieces of chewing gum are there in the pack?
No.
Keep on from that. There's something else on there. Oh, the selfie stick, it's got a torch attached to it and a battery pack. Well, that must be added on there.
Okay, I'm just pretty sure.
You've got battery,
it covers it all, okay? It's
No.
not everything's on CCTV. Alright? Are you going to
Yeah, but you
sign
can't
for
really
that?
see that on CCTV because you
Okay,
pulled it
are
out
you going
there.
to sign for this, yes or no?
What else is on there? Yeah, you need to just
You can do that, don't take long, is it?
That's right. That covers it. That covers it. Selfie stick.
Yeah, but it's
all
not a selfie
attached.
stick. That's actually 3 different items.
If it's all attached, it comes as one item. Okay? I'm happy with that.
So
okay?
if I glued that to there, you would say that's one item. No, you wouldn't.
Okay.
You wouldn't.
No worries.
It's fine.
You want to be like that?
What do they do? Take the just out of college, isn't it? How long have you been out of the police school, college, corrections? What? Long enough. I don't know. I kind of see a little bit in you that you might have not been corrupted just yet. So probably not that long.
Do you know where the fingerprint ring is?
You don't need to bother with it. Didn't have to do it last time because I mean this is a police arrest thing again anyway.
Have to do it every time, unfortunately.
No, you don't. Didn't do them last time. Check. They were like, because I said to them, I was like, I haven't changed my fingerprints since last time, so.
Right, will you just show the officer where it is?
tedious.
Yes, sir. Oh, okay. Just walk into the end for me.
The picture back on then?
Good point.
I'll come round.
You didn't check, you didn't have to bother with this shit last time. If you said you...
Ben, I'm not going to argue it with you.
No, but you said...
Every time you come in...
You said,
Okay,
make
that's not
this easy.
up to
No, you said, let's make this easy.
Yeah, let's make it easy. Let's go and do what we've got to do. Come on.
Yeah, but then there's more
I'm not
time.
arguing it with you, Ben. Let's go. I'll meet you there in a minute.
What if I don't? What if I say no?
If you say
Honestly,
no-
check the custody record from last time.
Okay.
And it says I refused and you didn't bother doing it. You just
Okay.
they didn't care. They didn't, it doesn't matter.
I'm not debating it with you. I wasn't here last
Yeah,
time.
but I find it
we
really
have to take
tedious.
fingerprints.
It's fucking boring.
Me too, but that's life. Alright? So let's
Yeah,
go and
that's
get
your
it
job.
done.
You signed
Okay.
up for this. I didn't sign up for this.
So let's go and get it done.
I didn't sign up for kidnapping.
Let's go and get it done.
I'm fine. I'll have a drink of water now. It only says no hot drinks at custody desk. Because my mouth's getting really dry. I'll have a drink of water and then I'll go do the fingerprinty thing.
I ain't got a problem with it, I just want a drink of water. Please. I should have to say please. Should have offered me.
She offered me out there, didn't she? Water and tea. I'm sure she did. Yeah. So why is what we do? Can I find out? Can I have a drink of water please and then do fingerprints? Because my mouth is really, like you can tell, like num num num.
you're happy to do this?
But I don't really want to. I'm not happy to do it.
It's a power that exists every new arrest.
But if you could check.
I'm trying to have a conversation with you.
Yeah, I know. It's not a conversation with you, though, is it? It's not really a conversation with you.
Yep.
See?
Okay. Number 5.